Hello and welcome. I'm Joe Martin, and thanks for joining us for this special Money Radio WPSE podcast. Today, we're shining a spotlight on the life-saving work of the Community Blood Bank of Northwest Pennsylvania and Western New York. I'm joined by Megan Solensky, Community Relations Specialist at the Community Blood Bank, and Dylan Moran, a donor from Jamestown, New York, who recently gave blood at a mobile drive. Megan, Dylan, thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Megan,
thanks for having me.
Let's start with you. While the Community Blood Bank's fixed site is located in Erie, your impact reaches far beyond Erie. Can you tell us more about the network of hospitals and communities you serve across the region?
Yes, so our actual full name is, like you said, the Community Blood Bank of Northwest Pennsylvania and Western New York. But that's because we serve more than just the hospitals that are found right here in Erie. So yes, people think of Hammett and St. Vincent, which are right here in downtown Erie, but we serve several hospitals and even those helicopters that you hear flying over your head. So places like UPMC Chautauqua, down into Butler, Pennsylvania, Warren General, the whole region, we call it kind of that Erie region, is in our service area. So they're our neighbors, and we are trying to make sure that they have those blood products that they need for those patients.
Dylan, as we mentioned, you recently donated blood at one of the Community Blood Bank's mobile drives. What was that experience like for you?
Well, it was great. It was my first time ever donating on a bus. So that was cool. It was a very easy process, something very familiar with the general process, but it was fantastic. Everyone was great. And I've had a great time talking to everyone that worked with the Community Blood Bank and also at the location that it was at. Everything that they had set up and going on at the drive was a fantastic time.
Now, Dylan, Megan told me something very, very cool about you. You've also been helping spread the word about upcoming blood drives in the Chautauqua region. Can you tell us a little bit about your platform and how you're working to support the Community Blood Bank's mission?
Yeah, so I am the owner operator of MyCHQ, website's mychq.org. And we promote Chautauqua County's events, local businesses, resources, all that fun stuff. And with the platform, I've always been a huge fan of donating blood. I've been doing it since I was in high school. And I decided to take the platform and also include blood drives. So every time I see blood drives pop up, I include those on the events calendar and then share it out on our social media platform as well. So it's just a great opportunity to try and get more folks involved with it. I try to share my experience on the platform as well when I go to the drives, and one person at a time. Hopefully they see those posts or those events, and maybe this time they'll go.
Dylan, we've received calls from these podcasts about people who are nervous about donating blood for the first time. What advice would you give to someone who's on the fence about donating to the Community Blood Bank?
I think there's two things that you can try. First one would be to bring a friend. And if that friend is someone who also already donates, if you know they're going to a drive soon, go with them. You don't have to sign up, because a lot of these blood drives, they take walk-ins as well. If you decide, like, you get there and you're like, yes, I'm going to try it, but just go and kind of experience it with the friend. But that kind of leads into the other option I was going to say, was just go to a blood drive. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to do anything. Just show up, talk to somebody, see what the environment's like, and just get an idea of what the vibe is like when you show up to a blood drive. And that might help calm your nerves. So the next time you schedule an actual blood donation at one of the drives, you already know what you're going into. You've seen maybe other people donating. It's not a completely foreign idea to you anymore.
Great advice. Megan, how important is it to have passionate advocates like Dylan who not only donate, but help raise awareness and encourage others to get involved?
Well, a lot of times at the Community Blood Bank, we see very loyal donors, and we're very appreciative of them. A lot of times it's people that have been impacted by the need for blood products. So having someone like Dylan who just recognized how important this was just by donating is so important. And we hope that more people are able to just come to a drive, see that this is important, and donate regularly. We are glad that those blood products were there when somebody needed them, but we hope that people will come to us before they get to that point. We are, again, trying to just make sure that we're taking care of our loved ones, our family members, our friends, and you never know, you might be somebody that needs a blood product. So to have somebody recognize how important this is, because I can say it all the time. I work for the blood bank. It's another thing to have somebody who is in the community, one of our friends, neighbors, one of those people that we just see and know, saying, hey, this is important. So it's coming from somebody that you respect and know. So it helps us advance our message.
Megan and Dylan, I can't thank you enough for being here today, taking the time to share your stories, and for all both of you do to support such a vital cause. To our listeners, the need for blood is critical right now. If you've ever thought about donating, or if it's been a while, this is the time to step up. Visit forhearts.org. That's FOUR hearts.org to learn more or schedule your donation today. This has been a WPSE podcast production. Thanks for listening.